Hi y'all, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I am literally hiding out to tell you what I got my kids for Christmas. So stay tuned. Okay, so if you are new, welcome to my channel, Pursuing Peace. My name is Dina and I am a homeschooling mama of 5 kiddos, 7 and under. And on this channel, I share my passions for Christ, for homeschooling, and for encouraging mamas in their faith and in this amazing, little bit crazy, but it is the most amazing season of motherhood. So if you'd like to join me on this journey, then click the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to click the little bell icon so that way you know whenever new videos pop up. You can also follow me over on Instagram at Dina_pursuing_peace. So I know y'all, we have not even celebrated Thanksgiving yet. By the time you are watching this video, we have not celebrated Thanksgiving yet. So I'm sorry to those of you who think this is like a mortal sin that I am even talking about Christmas before Thanksgiving. But I know as parents, you are probably already shopping for Christmas gifts for your kids. So I thought I would share some of the things that we are going to get our kids this year in hopes that it would spark some sort of inspiration on what you can get your kids for Christmas. And I want to let you know that this is a collab with my sweet friend Christy over at One Blessed Mess. She is hosting this collab. There's going to be a few different mamas in it, all showing you what they're going to get their kids for Christmas this year, but the rest of those videos don't go live until December 14th, and I will be sure to let you know when those videos go live. But today, me and Rachel from 7 in All, we are releasing our videos as a kind of early preview for you guys, because I know that many of you are already doing your Christmas shopping. So I will leave Rachel's video linked down below so that way you can go check out her video today, and then I will let you know when Christy and the other mamas release their videos on the 14th of December. So I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. We normally don't get our kids Christmas gifts. Dun dun dun! What? Okay, so we normally don't because we usually go home for Christmas and where we see my family and my husband's family, and not just like our immediate family, like our extended family, and we have Christmas with them and we get lots of gifts while we are at home. And so we normally don't get our kids Christmas gifts because we know that they're gonna get so many gifts from all of the grandparents and the aunts and uncles and everything like that. So we normally don't do it. But this year, unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to go home for Christmas. And it's the first time in, gosh, as far back as I can remember that I won't be spending Christmas with my family. And I know a lot of you guys are probably in the same situation because of just the circumstances that is happening right now during the holidays in 2020. You might not be able to go home for Christmas, or relatives might not be able to come to you. And so I wanted to share these things that we were gonna give our kids because I know a lot of you guys might wanna make this Christmas kind of an extra special Christmas for your kids and for yourselves. So as we were looking into, what Christmas gifts we wanted to get the kids, it's kind of like open-ended, it's kind of like, man, what can I get my kids? So I felt like I needed some sort of formula or outline or something that I needed to have for my kids so I can kind of narrow it down. So I'm not just kind of buying things left and right and then forgetting which kid I bought it for, that kind of stuff happens. So I knew that this year I really needed to limit myself and not buy all the things because I like buying my kids stuff and I know my kids like getting gifts, and so I knew I needed something to kind of help me out so I don't go and buy all of Amazon, because we don't want to make Christmas all about the Christmas gifts. We don't want to make Christmas all about seeing what I'm going to get for Christmas. And so we wanted to come up with a plan to help us do that. So what we're going to do is we are going to get one gift, I will kind of explain that a little bit later, but we're going to get one gift for each child. And then they have recently come into some money. Their grandparents came over and some of them had birthdays this fall, and so they were able to get some money. And one of the things that Abby, my oldest, said that she wanted to do with her money was to buy her siblings Christmas gifts. And so I thought that was just such a wonderful idea. And so what we're going to do is we are going to have them take their own money that they have gotten from their grandparents, take their own money and buy Christmas gifts for their siblings. Now, I'm not really sure how we're going to do that quite yet because like I said before, we have 5 kids. So, well, the baby's not going to shop. So we have 4 that we would, that have their own money and that would probably shop for their siblings. And so I don't know if we're going to take them each individually to the store or some to the store and some online, or we do have, I know Amazon comes out with a gift catalog every year, and we also have the Target catalog, and we have our local Christian bookstores catalog. So I'm not really sure if we are going to do that where they just kind of circle it and we order it, or if we're going to actually take them to the store. Stay tuned for that, because it would be an adventure to take each and every one of my kids to the store on their own. It would take a really long time too, and I don't know if we have enough weekends to do that before Christmas. So anyway, I'm not sure what we're going to do about that, but I do know that I want them to each get their own gifts for their siblings, because I want them to feel what it feels like to pick something out for someone with them in mind and to see them open it up and just be happy, when they're opening it up. That happiness that you get when you give to others. So I want them to do that. And the third thing we're going to do is we are going to buy like a few gifts that are like family gifts that all of my kids can enjoy. It's not like, okay, this is Solomon's or this is Abby's, it's going to be for everybody, and we're going to enjoy them together and share them together. So that's our plan. So the first thing that I am going to share with you are the gifts that we are going to be doing as a family all together, kind of family group gifts. And so my kids have really taken to painting and drawing and just creating things. So Arteza has become one of our favorite go-to art supplies. So when they reached out to me to work with them again, I was like, yes, please, because we love the supplies. My kids are constantly going back to the Arteza supplies that we do have. So I know that these are quality supplies, that they have actually even lasted, you guys. Like, that is amazing to me. My kids tear stuff up. They don't mean to. They're actually really good kids, but they're kids. And so okay, y'all, so my camera battery died, and I am losing light quickly today, so I'm going to have to film with my phone. So sorry if this is not as good quality, but it is what it is. I mean, what you gonna do? So as I was saying, Arteza has been wonderful to us, and we have absolutely loved them, and my kids have not destroyed the paints and the pencils, and just all of the things that we have gotten from them have been just completely amazing. So what I decided to get from Arteza this time is these Arteza watercolor brushes, and I'm trying to open it so I could show it to you guys. I don't want to like destroy the packaging of it. Like, these watercolor brush sets, they are brushes that already have the watercolor in them, so it's really cool. And plus it comes with an extra water brush. So in here, you put the water in here, and then you can slowly kind of push it out to paint with. And I love this because then my kids don't have to go and get cups of water. My kids are little still. And so whenever they go and play with water, it ends up being a big mess. And so I loved having these, so they don't need water for these. And look at all of the different colors it comes with, and it comes with that. I'm so excited. Like, I want to use these, and I probably will use these. Goodness, yes guys, like, this is so good. These brushes, oh, I'm really excited. I think I'm gonna be more excited than the kids for these. Okay, the next thing that I got from Arteza are these woodless watercolor pencils. Now, we already have the color pencils from Arteza, and I wanted to get watercolor pencils, but I didn't want my kids to get the watercolor pencils and the normal color pencils mixed up, and so they have these woodless color pencils that I thought would be perfect, because then they don't look the same. And so how these work is you can draw with them, you can color with them, and then using like a brush or that other water brush, then you can go through and make them look like watercolor paints. And so I love these. These are so cool. The next thing I want to show you is this ginormous thing. It is 30 finger paints. So I'm gonna open this up for you guys. Like, look at this. Ah! So it's these little finger paints. And my kids, they love to finger paint. What kid doesn't love to finger paint, you know? And to go along with the finger paints, I got the 2-pack of the finger paint pad. So it comes in 2, and there's 25 sheets in each of them. And so yeah, it's just kind of that shinier paper, and it's a little bit thicker, so you know it doesn't kind of bleed through and all of that, and it's obviously bigger, so the kids could kind of just go wild with the finger paints. So, and this reminds me, I have been looking for like smocks for them. If you guys have any idea where I can get, you know, probably Amazon, but if you know of some good smocks that I can get the kids, so that way they can paint like this, like with watercolors or with finger paints, and not get their clothes all dirty, then let me know down in the comments, because I'm really looking for one that is like, it covers everything, you know, like one of those. The next thing I have from Arteza is this, and it kind of tore a little bit en route, so but I wanted to show it to you in the package. And it comes with the watercolors. It's the set for beginners. So it comes with the watercolors, it comes with another one of these brushes, which I love, and then it comes with a pad, and the pad has 30 sheets. So I know I am probably going to be ordering more of these pads, because the pads that I have gotten, that even the watercolor ones, like they're not really all that great. And so I wanted to try these because I know Arteza is really good quality. So I wanted to try them to see if they were better. And then the last thing that I got from Arteza are some more of these water brushes, because I just think that it's genius. And this set here specifically, it says in the back, so it's got the different tips. It's got 2 fine point tips, and then a medium tip, and then a thicker tip. I don't know how you say all of that, but that's what it's got. So these were really good. So another bonus to me working with Arteza is that you guys can get a discount. So I'm going to leave my discount code down in the description box, so that way you can go and get a 10% discount on all of your Arteza supplies that you want to get your kids for Christmas. Okay, the next thing that I want to share with you that I'm going to get that's kind of a group gift is Usborne books. So Usborne books, you know that we love Usborne books, and so we are going to get the kids some great Usborne books, some activity books more so, because the kids really like the sticker books and the different activity books that they have within the Usborne collection, and so we are going to do that this year. And right now, if you are watching this video before November 23rd, I am having an Usborne book party. So you guys can go into my party and browse around and look for gifts based on your kid's age, or something that they're interested in, or some sort of topic, or activity books, or puzzles, or just readers, or just different things like that. You can go and browse the website under my party link, and if you decide to make a purchase, then you're going to be entered in for a chance to win a $50 Usborne giveaway, plus all of the different rewards you got probably just from purchasing Usborne books. They have like all kinds of different rewards on there too. So I will leave that link down below so you can go check out my Usborne book party, and let me know if you have any specific questions on what books would be good for your kids, because my Usborne rep, Stephanie, would love to help you out. The next thing that we are going to get the kids as a group are musical instruments. My kids love to play musical instruments, and every night we do kind of like a worship time where we sing about 2 or 3 songs before we do our Bible devotional at night. And my son specifically, Solomon, has taken to gathering items from around his room and making like drum kits, making a guitar, making a piano, just making just kind of different things for himself, kind of his instruments. And it's been just so cute to watch him to do that and actually see him kind of flourish a little bit and get a little bit better in his drumming. because he's doing that every night. And so what we decided is we're going to get them a cajon, which is kind of a box really, and you sit on it and you kind of play it with your hands. And so that's a percussion instrument. And then we're going to get maybe like a few shakers and maybe, I don't know, something, maybe a tambourine or something like that, so all of the kids can have different instruments. And they can use them either while we worship, or they can just kind of use them whenever they want to during the day. But they do love to play all of those different instruments, especially percussion instruments. They do like to play those together. So we are going to get that as a group gift. Now this next one is actually a pretty good segue into our individual gifts. It's still a group gift, but what we're going to get them are individualized, like personal notebooks. Now Family Nest Printing reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to review their personal student notebooks. And I thought that it would be a wonderful idea because one, my kids love to see their name on anything. And two, they love to have their own little space that they can write or draw or just kind of create anything that they want to. So I thought that these would be really great Christmas gifts. Family Nest Printing has different designs that you can choose from, and these notebooks are neat in that half of it is lined paper and then the other half of it is dotted paper. And I thought that was really great. I don't think my kids have ever had dotted paper before, and I think that their imaginations would really run wild. They can like measure things, they can create little like pictures using the dots, they can make maps, they can kind of do whatever they want with these dots. And so I thought that it would be a great idea to have these notebooks for them. Another advantage of me working with Family Nest Printing is that I can again get you guys a discount on these personal notebooks. I'm going to leave the link down below to the notebooks. I'm also going to leave a discount code where you can get 10% on these notebooks if you want to get them for your kids for Christmas. Now the coupon code is only good for the notebooks, but Family Nest Printing offers a lot of different things, so while you're on there you can browse the website if you want to and check out all of their other products too. So now I'm going to share with you guys what we are going to get each individual kid. Now for Amelie, my 1-year-old, we're getting her a few books from the Baby Believers series. And these are wonderful little primer books that work great for babies and toddlers and even preschoolers. This first book, Let There Be Light, is an opposites primer, and each book has wonderful illustrations and Bible verses to go along with the illustrations. So when you're reading these to your child, you are reading straight scripture as they take in all the vivid colors and pictures in these books. I am so looking forward to not only reading these books to my baby, but also to all of my other children. For Adeline, my 2-year-old, we got her these 3 books from the Daily Grace Company. She loves singing songs about the fruit of the Spirit, and she's learning how to count, so we thought these books would be perfect for her. There's even a fun matching game in the back of the Fruit of the Spirit book. For Aubrey, my 4-year-old, we got her these books that are also from the Daily Grace Company. The Amen book is From Eden to Eternity and explains how the entire Bible points us to Jesus. And the People of God book is a children's book that starts a conversation about why it's important to be within the community of believers. Aubrey grasps concepts pretty well for a 4-year-old, so we thought that these books would be a great introduction to these topics. For Solomon, my 5-year-old, we got this Bible infographics for kids, and it's packed full of all kinds of interesting facts about the Bible. Solomon has a very
interesting mind and I never know what he's going to be into next. So I thought this would be a great way to get his mind going on things of the Bible. Plus, next school year, we are starting over in cycle 1 in our classical conversations, and that will take us way back to creation, Mesopotamia, early Israel, and other places in the Bible where I thought this book would really come in handy. We also ordered him the God Contest by the Tales That Tell the Truth series. This book is about Elijah, Jesus, and the Greatest Victory. And this one is one of my husband's favorite stories in the Bible. It shows just how truly powerful our God is. So I thought this would be a great book they could read together. And now this book hasn't quite been released yet, so I'm hoping and I'm praying that it comes before Christmas. And last but certainly not least, we have my Abigail. She's 7 years old, and we got her 3 books from the Tales That Tell the Truth series. And Abby, oh my goodness, is an avid reader and can consume books. So we want to fill her mind with thoughts of Christ and His Word. And I've had my eye on these books for a while, but when the whole series was recommended on the Risen Motherhood podcast, I was sold. I can't wait to sit and read these books, not only with Abby, but the whole family.
Okay, you guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video and that it helped give you ideas on what you can get your kids for Christmas. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell icon so that way you know whenever new videos pop up. You can also follow me over at Instagram at Dina_pursuing_peace, and don't forget to go and check out Rachel's video. She is also letting you know what she's getting her kiddos for Christmas. So again, I will leave her video link down in the description box below. All right, you guys, well, I hope you are having a blessed day, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye. Can't tell if I'm looking at the camera. Okay, actually really, oh no, my battery's gonna die. Is that the right date? Oh man, I'm running out of light.